go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code.
Hello everyone, we are back with episode 11 of SLTD Radio. As always, we are here with George. What's happening, George?
Fuck all, mate. What's happening with you?
That's the best way to start. But anyway, and we're here with Adam as well. What's happening, Adam? You're alright? What's going on?
I'm good.
Okay, sound okay. There we are. This is us today. How
are you?
I'm alright, mate. I'm sound, yeah. I'm good. Cheers for that. Yeah, we're live as always in the SLTD studio apartment. I like doing that. Totally sore off Coca Cabana, so I've got to stop doing it, but still.
It's a complete gimmick infringement.
No, isn't it? Proper, but I'm not asked. Fuck it, it's good. Yeah, we're here. I keep going to say it. I keep going to say it and I can't.
That means happy.
Yeah, it doesn't. I keep, because I'm a Simpsons fan, I keep going to say we're here, we're queer, and we don't want any more bears. But it doesn't really make sense. And we're not queer, and I wouldn't mind a bear. Well, I'm not. Are you?
I'm not, no.
Okay, Sam. Must be George. 1 and 3. Just say. 1 and 3. Yeah, one of us is. Anyway, yeah, we're here. Doing our thing. If you want to tweet us live, as always, tweet SLTD Radio at SLTD Radio. I really should put it on Facebook and be like, discuss below, but I don't really trust Facebook.
You should, but you're a penis.
It's not that. It's the fact that I don't trust us to get enough interaction on Facebook because we get a lot of interaction on Twitter. It always makes sense to go on Twitter. It doesn't make it makes us. I think it makes us look bad if nobody Facebooked us to say I'm listening. So yeah.
Well, the plan is, Greg, you don't have to say if nobody says anything on Facebook.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, next week I'll do it.
You don't have to tell anyone. Just keep it to yourself.
Episode 12. I'll be like, discuss below, and if no one discusses, I'll delete the text, and that's what I'll do. Yeah, it's been a weird one, I'll be honest with you. What have you been up to, lad? What's going on? I haven't seen you for... Do you know what, actually? I seen you a week ago, didn't I? Friday, we played poker.
Friday, we had a little game of poker.
I didn't play.
Well, you didn't, because you never do.
No, I'm spastic with numbers, aren't I?
Numbers, can't see you past 10. He looks at his fingers, and then the Jack, Queen, King just
it's not that, right? It's not that. It's just like, first of all, you'd started playing, and then on buying, because, you know.
Yeah, we'd already halfway through.
So we'd already played the game, and then I think, I don't really want to play because, I won't know what I'm doing, like, I don't fully understand the game, and that sounds gay, alright, it does, really does, but, like, I get it to a point. But then there's a point where I'm like, I don't know if I've got a flush or a fucking turkey. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on.
Like, we'll play with wrestling cards and you'll learn to understand that way.
Sam?
Because you'll go like...
Okay, that's good, yeah. Do that way. Yeah, well, you can teach me.
Like,
did you win, by the way?
2 would be a B in the alphabet. That'd be like Daniel Bryan, wouldn't it?
Did you win? Did you win? No. No.
Mafito won.
What a fucking knobhead.
Fell with.
Cheeky bastard.
Right.
Anyway.
We've had a good night.
Yeah, Sam. You seem to be rocking and rolling. Are you alright today? You're okay?
I feel like I'm going to fall off my stool for some reason.
That's not good. You're getting set up on the... Right, basically, I'm sort of... Adam's watching what I do with the dashboard that is Spreaker. Okay? So, there might be a time that you're going to be the... do you know what I nearly said there, George? I nearly said... there might be a time when Adam might be the Mo Darwich of SLTD with the numbers, but I didn't. But he's not even that guy anymore. First of all, and yeah, that is total gimmick infringement because that's a different guy. He does the buttons and the sounds and that for the Steve Austin show. But he used to. He doesn't anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I'm teaching you how to do this, so I don't have to worry about it. That's basically it.
So as you can pass another job on to someone else.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's what owners do. Fucking downplay everything and just fucking get everyone else to fucking outsource, and that's how I roll.
Amen.
Yeah, just pay the bills, don't I? Just pay the bills. Pay the fucking bills. George, what's happening now? What's going on? I haven't spoke to you in a while. What's the cracker, Jack?
Just been going out and hitting the pub, mate, to be honest.
That's fucking down, that is, yeah.
It's fucking tremendous, is what that is.
Right, mate, yeah. Good times to have by all. I've got to say as well, before we get into this properly, everyone was asking me if you were alright last week, because you got called, and this is quite clever, whoever, I can't remember who said it, but someone did. You were the Edward Scissorhands of SLTD Radio last week, because you said about 6 words. And I only realised that in the film Edward Scissorhands, he says 40 words for the whole film. So
don't say much.
No, he doesn't. And you didn't say much last week, so people were worried about you. So yeah, you're alright, mate?
Yeah, no, just for the people that were concerned, which is weird. I genuinely hate that guy that much. That's why I was so quiet in the second half of the show last week.
Okay, that's cool. Well, in true form, true fashion, I'm gonna do this shit, right? Because I was like, okay, well, I need the fucking the old George back, don't I? Do you know what I mean? And there's no way I could rile you up in the sense of needing the old George back, right? So I did this. This is just for you, George. Just for you.
Damn it! You know what I need? You know who I need? I need the old Stone Cold. Oh, hell yeah! I need the Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's a beer-swilling, foul-mouthed SOB. You're damn right we need it. I need the kind of Stone Cold Steve Austin who don't take no from anybody. You tell him, bitch. I need the kind of hell-raising Stone Cold Steve Austin. Why I need the kind of Stone Cold Steve Austin not that long ago that would look at Mr. McMahon, and if I parted my hair the wrong way, you would knock me on my... That's the kind of leadership I need from you, Stone Cold. I need you to lead Team WWF into invasion. I need the old Stone Cold. Are you listening to me, damn it? Huh? Do you want to knock me on my now? Huh? Come on. I can feel it. I know I can feel it. I can feel it in my guts. Come on. Come on. Nail me. Come on. Knock me down. Knock me down. If you want Stone Cold Steve Austin to beat the living hell out of Vince McMahon, give me a hell yeah!
Just for you, that lad. Just for you. There you go. Feel a bit like I'm coming back here. I can do this. Because Stone Cold just walked off crying, to be honest with you, so don't do that. But yeah, that was just for you, that, George. Did you like that?
I thought that was pretty accurate as well. You know, you said beer swilling.
I thought that, right? Do you know when I was looking for it? I was looking for it, I can't remember what he says, but I know he says something that's very, George-esque, you know what I mean? So I was like, let's go with it, sound, let's do this thing. So yeah, I found it, but the clip I found was a bit too long, so I had to, but I didn't have time to, cut it, so I just had to manually do it, I'll be honest. But yeah, that felt nice. I was got a bit tingly there, remember Invasion and that, 2001. When wrestling was cool, man. Wrestling was cool as shit back then, I'm telling you.
Yeah, when the crowd actually cared as well. You listen to the crowd just pop, just in that clip, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. There hasn't been a pop like that for about 6 years, but unbelievable.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just for you. So you're going to be like the old George, the old Scottish Nightmare, the old crazy motherfucker.
Shades of.
Shades of. Yeah, shades of. Yeah, there you go. Also, I'm going to throw it out there because you're not going to like me, seeing though we mentioned Stone Cold and he's just been on. You'll never guess what I listened to the other day. Just to get your...
I thought you were waiting for a response.
No, I was talking to George, to be honest with you, but yeah, I listened to the Steve Austin show with Jerry Lawler, on it. I knew you were going to do that. Do you know what though, right? It's not that bad. I thought it'd just be like, I'm talking crap, you know what I mean? And like saying puppies for 2 hours. But, as I said to you, I remember when I first got he first did it, and it got mentioned and that, and he talks a lot about like Memphis wrestling and stuff like that, and like on the road and stuff. It's kind of interesting. Like, the first one is anyway, the second one he talks more about now, but yeah. I would say anybody who's into like 80s wrestling, which I've got a big thing for at the minute.
Well, according to Santino, he is the king of Memphis.
He is the king of Memphis, this is true. He is the true king of Memphis.
Or Memphis, or whatever it was he called him.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
I have to be honest though, I did laugh. He's legitimately out loud when I saw them coming out on Monday. I did laugh.
He's hilarious, him.
Who doesn't love Santino? Gotta love that guy. It's like the law, I'll be honest.
What did I do this week? I sat there and watched 5 hours of wrestling with my bird, and my bird watched it through with me.
Did she, yeah?
She was quiet.
Was she?
Which was, a bit unusual.
It is a bit unusual, yeah. That is slightly unusual. I'm joking, she's listening.
But she was
always quiet, I know.
She's listening, like, but...
You're going to get
she's
some
still quiet for change. And she enjoyed it. She's turned. She's a proper fan. She loves Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
and she proper wants me to throw this out there. Like, I know you all, well, throw to George now, you reckon?
I don't know, go on, what are we throwing?
Know what Daniel Bryan's real name is, George?
Such a fucking mark, aren't you? Proper mark.
Yeah.
Full on mark.
That's
One, George.
Do you think, you keep going.
It's fucking Bryan Danielson, isn't it? Like?
Yeah.
Sorry, my babe wasn't even throwing it out there. She googled it today because she's all into it at the minute.
Into Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, she's loving Daniel Bryan. And
you've basically just signed the certificate to say, yeah, babe, I mentioned you on the radio, so can I have head tonight? That's basically it, isn't it?
That's me fucking done.
There's some man points right there. What up, man? I mentioned you.
You know what? Back in about.
Back in about 5. It's all good. Yeah, we're gonna go in. Basically, I know if anybody listens to the show, if anybody is listening to the show at all, because Twitter's really quiet, but whatever. We usually do a special before each pay-per-view, which we didn't the last time because you can't do a special for Battlegrounds, because what the fuck. So we're not doing it today. We're not doing like a Hell in a Cell special, but we will when we talk about Hell in a Cell, we'll mention like old Hell in a Cells. But yeah, let's jump into a bit of TNA, seeing as though it was Bound for Glory, biggest night of the year and all that. So we'll throw it out there. I'm not really gonna I don't really wanna, what's the word? I don't wanna break down every match because we'd be here all bloody night, and you know what I mean. So if anybody is listening and wants to mention something about Bound for Glory that they've seen, if they watched it last night or if they watched it on Sunday, or as long as they've seen it, or
through various other means,
thoughts or opinions or whatever, throw it out there and we will mention it. But even if we're not talking about that specific match, but yeah, as a whole, with the way TNA has been and being a bit lackluster, let's say, of late. What did you think of Bound for Glory as a whole? George, you can't really join in. Yeah, you'll be in a minute. Sorry, go ahead, lad. Go ahead. Yeah, George, what you think? What did you think of the event?
It was better than I thought it would be. Before the show kicked off, I I wasn't too sure what to expect, because the build for it hadn't been that great. But I think it's easily the best show of the year by a mile. Even though there was a lot of multi-man matches and knockout matches and stuff on the card. 2 match of the year contenders for me as well within the card. So yeah, man. Overall, I thought it was pretty good.
What was the 2 match of the year candidates? Sorry.
Bobby Roode against Kurt Angle was just phenomenal.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
I tried to sit down and write notes about it, but I just got too engrossed in the match and just sat and enjoyed it and didn't remember what it was like to enjoy a wrestling match on TNA, which was,
That's impressive. Yeah, that is impressive. And
it is impressive.
And the second one.
And yeah, the Ultimate X match I thought was really, really good.
You know what though, right?
I mean,
you know, the only thing I didn't like about the Ultimate X match, the end was a bit scrappy. It was a bit like nobody knew what was going on, if you know what I mean. It was a bit, that was the only thing, but the match as a whole was great. I thought it was really good, really well put together. Apart from
because every guy in the match got enough of a chance to shine, you know what I mean, to get their stuff in and to, you know, to get some momentum going.
Especially with like 5 of them, because it's hard when there's so many people for everyone to like throw out something and do what they're doing and look strong. I think they all did, but the end was a little bit like, what in the world was that? Like, it sort of looked like Sabin wasn't really meant to win, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that was like the way it was intended, but it looked a bit like the end looked a bit rushed and a bit weird. Yeah, the timing was a bit off, wasn't it? Like, it just didn't seem to fit together. I think Sabin was supposed to win. I just think that Jeff Hardy's timing was a little bit off. Yeah, that may have been it. Yeah, that may have been it. I don't know. I don't think he was supposed to get up the ladder that quickly. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, and that's why he had to hit him with the belt. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. To be honest, I thought the main event was really good. I like Bully Ray anyway. I think he's boss, but I liked the whole thing was a good. Like, there was definitely a story being told, if that makes sense. Like, it's not very often that you get that these days, but there was definitely, you kind of knew what was going on, and that, like, the crash and burn of AJ was spectacular. Yeah, it was. It looked like a proper earth. So, yeah, I was impressed. I've got to be honest. I was quite impressed. So was there one thing about the show that you didn't like, or that you thought was a bit off? Bromans winning the tag titles. Bromans tag champions. And weirdly, I don't get why Mr. Olympia was there. I didn't really get that. That was something that happened on the pre-show, I think. I didn't see the pre-show. Neither did I, so I was a bit like you. I was a bit confused when he came out. Just this big, massive. I thought it was Bobby Lashley, to be honest with you. You know what? So did I. I was just about to say that. I thought it was Bobby Lashley. I was like, what happened to Bobby, man? What the fuck? And then realised and was like, oh, right. So yeah, I was not Bobby. That was confusing. I'm fine with him being a tag champion. I don't understand why you wouldn't think that's a good idea. Because the gimmick is fucking horrendous. First of all, and what's her face? Robbie E. Couldn't remember his name there. Robbie E. is better than that gimmick. I'll be honest with you. I think that's what it is. Robbie E. is better than, first of all, Mr. Spectacular, and just the gimmick in general. He's terrible. Mr. Spectacular. That's what it is. Mr. Spectacular. That's his name. That's his tag team partner. Mr. Spectacular. We should call him Mr. Pricktacular from now on. I think that should be his nickname. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I don't know. It was just I don't know. It was just a weird one that they won. But at the same time, I can't remember the last time Gunner and Storm actually did anything. Like, they defended the title like 3 times. So yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. It's not cool, man. Are the storylines picking up anymore on TNA these days? I know they can't. Since like 2 weeks ago. They did kind of try over the last 2 weeks, like, I'll be honest with you. Like, Impact last week, they actually had a story that ran, like, it arced right through the show. Yeah, so it did, yeah. Dixie came out and put a bounty on AJ's head of $50,000 or something like that. Yeah. And all throughout the show, there was different guys backstage trying to, you know, claim the bounty and, you know, get the $50,000. So, you know, they're trying. It's just, it's too early to tell yet, I think. I know it's hard. I think it's short and not convincing. Yeah, it's hard to. It depends where the storyline with AJ and Dixie is gonna go. Because I've heard, I don't know if you've heard this or not, George, but I haven't heard but I read that what they're gonna do is AJ is gonna come out on Impact and be like, I'm leaving. to that kind of thing, and then he's gonna defend the title in Newgate or something like that in Japan against someone, like against what TNA wants kind of thing. That's what the storyline's meant to be, which I think will be fucking cool. Like, it'll be totally different to anything else. But if you remember when Punk did it, like 2011, I said the same thing, that they should have worked it. So he went to like Ring of Honor or something, or he went to an independent show and defended it against Colt. You know what I mean? Something like dead random that you'd never see. But yeah, I think it'd be cool and it'd be different if they did that. You know what I mean? It's just something that like no one else has really done. And apparently, I can't remember the wrestler who was mentioned in it, but apparently there was a wrestler who was mentioned who's like up for it, for working the angle a bit. But I don't know. I think it'd be good if they do it, because as you say, it's one of them things, innit, that no one else has really done. But it's TNA, so I haven't really got that much faith in them pulling it off. Not pulling it off, but like they say a lot of things and then nothing really lands. It takes a lot for stuff on TNA to stick, I think.
Yeah, they throw a lot of shit at the wall, and not all of it sticks.
Yeah.
Like, you do notice the difference with Hogan not being there, though. Come on, you have to admit that.
Yeah, I do, but I didn't really think that he was all that bad, I'll be honest. Like, I never was the biggest Hogan fan, but I was never the biggest Hogan hater. Know what I mean? So, but yeah, you can, in the last 2 weeks, you can see the difference, like.
And it just means that more guys are going to get more time, so they can invest more time in telling stories. So, normally, and, last week or whenever it was, that everybody thought I was depressed and suicidal. Like, this, it is too early to tell. Like, last week I would have probably just kicked off about it, but I'm actually going to give them time to see how it plays out. And I mean, that's all you can do. If it doesn't work, then you can shit all over it, but... Yeah,
that's true, yeah.
It's only 2 weeks that Hogan's not been there, and Impact's tonight, and I think the title rematch is tonight, so AJ against Billy Ray tonight.
See, that's the thing, that it's interesting that it's been a long time since I've been asked about what, like, usually, I'm going to throw it out there, breaking kayfabe slightly, but
shock.
It's usually like a Thursday morning that I'll watch the Thursday morning of the show, I'll watch 2 weeks of Impact, because for 2 weeks I'm just like, fucking mad. And I watched last week's TNA last night, and I watched Bound for Glory this morning, and was proper loving Bound for Glory. Quite enjoyed last week's Impact, and then I was kind of like, I even said to my missus, I was like, I think I might actually watch TNA live tonight if I'm still awake in that, because it's on like from 2 hours in the morning, innit? So yeah, I'm thinking I might do, because the thought of TNA at the minute isn't the worst thing in the world, and it's been a while since it's been like that, I'll be honest.
Yeah, man. I mean, the only thing that I could really pick up from Bound for Glory, like, and I know this is part of Billy Ray's gimmick, right, but I'm sick and tired of watching no DQ matches and no holds barred and last man standing, because it's just a way to be violent and, like, to stack the odds against whoever he's wrestling. So I'm sick and tired of it now. Like, I want to see him just have a one-on-one match. No interference, no fucking hammers, no exposing the boards, taking the canvas up, the mats. Just fucking one-on-one, please.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for.
You know what? Like, it's weird that he does that all the time. But it's kind of sort of his gimmick now to do it. But
yeah, and I understand that. I just every time he puts the title on the line, there's some kind of weird, crazy, fucked up stipulation.
Yeah, it's never just a one-on-one match.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what's weird as well, what I didn't get, why they did it, like, halfway through the show, or just before the match, they did a Bully Ray segment where he was talking to whoever the fucking hell he was talking to,
JB.
No, not that way. They did a segment where it was like,
Oh yeah.
like the brothers are back and stuff like that. They thought you jumped ship. They thought you, and they was like, oh, and you my brother and all stuff like that. And then they were talking, and I was just like, who's he talking to? And then only 2 of them came out, and it's just like, well, why? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Like why are they talking about that? Like, why are they talking?
Plan for tonight though.
Yeah, like they're talking like someone's there when they're not. Doesn't make any sense. But I don't know.
Arcade in saying that was. I think he means speaking really badly.
Was speaking really? In what sense of the word are we speaking really badly? Like we sound bad?
Or just chatting on major balls?
Yeah, what are we? Yeah, I don't know what. Explain to us, Arcade, and we'll try and sort it out if there's something wrong with the sound and that. Yeah, so I didn't get it why it was like, that like everyone's back in town and that, and then they just weren't. Like, why tease something that isn't going to happen? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe we'll find out what the story is tonight though, you know. I did think that was a bit weird too, like, because the 2 guys that came out are the 2 guys that have been there all the time.
So I mean, yeah, I thought they were all going to come out, but no one did, so it was weird, you know what I mean? I thought even for like, with it being Bound for Glory, I thought they might have even, yeah, I don't know, it's like, it was just a weird segment, you know what I mean? I don't know what it was. But
yeah, man, and on the Billy Ray match, someone really needs to tell Dixie Carter that if she's playing the heel boss, she's not supposed to smile when AJ Styles wins the title. Yeah,
no, that wasn't cool. I'll be honest with you, that wasn't a good time. And she was kind of like, oh no, this is, oh shit, oh, it was, she's just the worst actress I've ever known in my entire life. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's just awful, just fucking horrendous, I'll be honest.
Danger's own Cage came back and said he meant no peaking as in sound quality, so we must sound good tonight.
No, we must sound bad.
Peaking means like at the peak, the top.
Oh, I'll take that.
I don't know if it's good or bad, that's it.
I do, that's like...
Okay.
Adam's on it. He's down with the kids. He's got the lingo down that we talk on the streets. So
I'm English. See,
why would we peak really bad?
No, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you.
So it must be bad.
So it must be good. We wouldn't peak bad, would we? You fucking bum nugget.
Okay.
Did you just call him a bum nugget?
No, but I wish I did.
Anyway, we'll keep going. I'm sure if Danger's Own Cave. I like that, Danger's Own Cave. DZC. It's cool. Yeah, I'm sure if we're chatting shit and I think we sound bad and he thinks we sound good, then he'll explain.
Alright.
It's like a real life lost in translation with you 2 cunts, is it?
Fucking horrendous, this lad. Fucking horrendous. Where was
so what did you think of the Bobby Roode match then? Like the Bobby Roode Kurt Angle match?
I literally had an erection the whole time because Kurt Angle was back, first of all. And he was on form as well, like, so on form. Like, I was shocked at how good he looked, to be fair. But yeah, it's always a weird one when someone hasn't wrestled for ages, because they always get that pop and then it's a bit like, yeah, he's going to do amazing. Oh, he looks awful. That's not good. But yeah, it's Kurt Angle, so I fucking love it anyway, to be honest with you. But yeah, probably the match of the night, I'd say. Really.
Easily.
Yeah, probably the match of the night.
Yeah, like, I'd love to see this continue on. I'd love to see a submission match between those 2. I think it would be fucking tremendous.
Okay.
You know, Bobby Roode really impressed me. Because
for like 2 years. Is that right?
Yeah. And remember in the episode zeros that I would give Bobby Roode all the shit in the world because I didn't think he was as good as everybody else thought he was. I'm more than happy to hold my hands up and say I was wrong, because Bobby Roode is just fantastic.
Maybe. Sounds, I probably agree, to be honest with you. I would definitely agree. I
just think those two guys are wasted in TNA. I think they deserve a bigger stage to have that kind of match on. Yeah,
I agree. Well, Mick Foley tweeted, Facebook, whatever he did, saying that he misses Kurt in WWE. Do you think he should go back?
Well, I think his contract's up in early next year. So if there's a time for him to go back, then that time is sort of now. I know that WWE paid for his rehab that he was in recently.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah. They did. So maybe if Kurt spends the next 3 or 4 or 5 months getting himself clean, sorting his life out, maybe he can have one more year in the WWE and then call it quits, because Angle's too good, with the greatest respect to TNA, to be wrestling for them.
Yeah, I think that. Especially into the end of his career, because I think at the end of your career, that's what you're kind of remembered for. So I think you should be remembered for a big WrestleMania, not a mid-card Bound for Glory match. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And, at a time when WWE are running out of guys for The Undertaker to wrestle, could you imagine Undertaker and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania? I mean, my God.
That'd be amazing, yeah. Yeah, man, yeah. That'll probably be the last one, though, if he did that. But I think, talking of The Undertaker, it's slightly changed the subject, but it's already been mentioned that it's pretty much booked for The Undertaker Lesnar, as long as The Undertaker is healthy enough to have such a physical match at the time. So it'll be 31 if anything.
Yeah, I'm thinking of one word to describe The Undertaker against Brock Lesnar. Greg, can you tell me what it is?
I wouldn't want to take this away from you, so go on.
No, just go for it, man.
I don't know, because I'm not sure, because it's a weird one, because I am kind of really, but then I think it might work.
Is it bum nuggets, George?
I don't know. I think the word could possibly be clusterfuck.
That's the one.
But I'm leaning towards that myself. Oh, by the way, did we sound any better, Danger Zone? I've kind of tweaked with some shit, and hopefully we do. So yeah, sorry if we were sounding awful. By the way, apparently we sound bad. But
clicky noises.
Yeah, I don't know what the clicky noises are though. But anyway, I've tried to jig some stuff around, but it hasn't really worked.
Mainly my hands.
Mainly my hands, because I'm jigging them round at the minute. Anyway, yeah. So I'm kind of. I think if he has a match at 30 against Brock Lesnar, I don't think he'll be over it in a year. I'll be honest, because I think Brock will fuck him up some way or another. But you never know.
I think it's the wrong time for this match, mate, to be fair. If they were going to do it, they should have done it before The Undertaker was broken. And, he literally wrestles, once or twice a year, at most.
Once a year?
There's no way,
it is
no way
he
should be put in that position.
I don't know, it's kind of do you think this will be his last one?
I wouldn't be surprised if there's too many more after this.
I would be shocked if there's more, but wrestling once a year can't be that bad, but then it depends if they throw money at him and he can't do it, and then it's a fucking awful turn of events, do you know what I mean? It's he's remembered for a fucking bullshit match. You don't want, remember, was it WrestleMania 25 when it had Legends versus Chris Jericho, and Jimmy Snuka was one of the Legends, and I like Jimmy Snuka, but that dude looked horrendous, couldn't do a thing, and then fair play to him, I think he saved the match. What's it called?
Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, Ricky Steamboat, that's the guy. They sounded, what am I talking about? Fucking hell. My head's everywhere because I'm reading about 4 different things at once. He saved the match because he still had it in him, but I think he sounded just terrible. I'll be honest, but yeah, there you go. So, anyway, where was we going? Bound for Glory. Oh yeah, by the way, totally changed the subject, back to TNA. I just want to mention this, that the Ego, the Ego Hall of Fame, sorry my head's fucking west here, Ego Hall of Fame 2 weeks ago, when Kazarian and Daniels were in the Dumb and Dumber orange and blue suits, like head to toe, Dumb and Dumber orange and blue suits, to induct Bobby Roode, was just classic. It was like, I could have watched that for 2 hours, really. I was just like, oh my god, it was amazing.
Well, change his own cage reckons for WrestleMania, Angle Punk for the belt.
Where is this? Oh right, okay.
And the Y2 jail saved the match.
Love a good Y2 jail. Love a good Y2 jail. That's genius, proper genius. Yeah, I what was we talking about? Yeah, oh yeah, you missed Dumb and Dumber suits.
I missed Dumb and Dumber suits.
Yeah.
I wanted Dumb and Dumber suits.
Yeah, I think he was in like orange and was Kazarian orange and Daniels was in blue.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like, Daniels in the blue with the top hat. I don't think they had top hat and cane though, did they?
You kill them all?
No.
I think they had the hats, I don't think they had the canes.
Didn't they?
No, wait, they might have had the canes, they might have had the whole shebang.
Did they, yeah? Oh, I'd love that shit, it'd be amazing. Proper
those guys
amazing.
are just tremendous.
Yeah.
Absolutely tremendous. And, like, for all the time and effort they put into Hulk Hogan, those guys have had not even 10% of the TV time that Hogan's had, and it's infinitely better than anything that he did. So hopefully now that he's gone, these two guys and a lot of the other ones like Aries and Joe and stuff, hopefully they get more TV time and just show us exactly how good they are, because Bad Influence proved it. They had another funny promo on Bound for Glory as well, which had me in stitches. You know, they're just so many guys that can be used so much better, and I just hope that TNA don't throw money back at Hogan.
I think they're good, I'll be honest with you, but we'll see. We shall.
If that happens, the company will be dead by this time next year.
Well, you want to see in our Facebook, but I think it was Carl, asked the heel Carl, and he was saying that, did you know that Dixie Carter's dad owns power plants and shit like that, and he's just bought a new power plant, or he's getting a power plant built, and he's spending more than WWE is worth on one power plant to get it built. Like, it's like $800 billion or something stupid like that. Something ridiculous. So, like, a couple of $100 grand here and there to have Hogan on telly on their program is fucking chump change compared to the money he's got. So I don't think they're in any position to be like, oh no, we're running out of money. It's kind of like, yeah, just give me some more money, Dad. So that's why I think it's kind of working. It's
not so much that though, mate. Like, there's only so long that TNA can throw money down the toilet.
Yeah, no, but they've got a lot of money to throw down the toilet. That's just the point I'm making. That I wouldn't be shocked if they're still around, still making bad decisions, still wanting everyone to get on the Dixie train.
Now, have you seen the T-shirts?
I Facebooked the picture and was like, would you really, really buy this? And like 5-6 people were just like, no, not a chance, no way, not happening. And then I seen people in the T-shirts at Bound for Glory. It's ridiculous. What does it say? Like Dixie? Does it say Dixie Time or Dixie something?
It says Dixie Train and it's got a big star in the middle.
Yeah, Dixie
like,
Train.
across the chest. And it's just like,
yeah, it's not
really.
Yeah, it's a bit awful, I'll be honest. But I'd buy one.
Should be a Target instead.
I'm joking, I wouldn't buy one. What's
it should be a fucking Target, Adam. You're right, man.
Yes, I got one right.
Look at you, fucking mentioning fucking TNA and that. Know what I mean?
Gotta get involved, haven't I?
Oh man, yeah. Look at you. Hey, what's Danger Zone Cade saying? Danger Zone Cade.
He's getting a T-shirt with the Y2 jail on it, Monopoly style.
I'm not being funny.
Nice.
Didn't I bring back the Y2 jail?
And
it's not nice. Oh, I like that though. Don't pass go. Don't go to Ghost to the Y2 jail. That's a beast. I want one of them T-shirts.
And he asked, have you been listening to his podcast? And he's going to be reviewing WWE 2K14 in a few weeks. Which looks pretty good, to be honest, I must be fair.
Yeah.
But the button controls best. They're going back to something reasonable.
I don't know, I didn't get the last one. I've been listening when I've got time to your podcast, dude, yeah. I will be honest, when I listen to podcasts, I kind of like never get the time to listen to a full one. Like
in bits and bobs.
Yeah, so I get bits and bobs of it, kind of thing. But yeah, man, you're doing your thing and it's cool. It's nice to see that you're rocking and rolling. You know what you're talking about. So yeah, everyone should go and tweet a little link to us and we'll retweet it for you, dude. Yeah, everyone should listen to Danger Zone podcast. You'll quite like it actually because it's not wrestling. It's like it's kind of everything. Yeah, it's kind of everything. And you're a bit of a nerd like that. You'd quite like it. But yeah, are you getting 2K14, George? Are you a gamer? I've never really asked this. Do you play games? Love games?
Not an awful lot, mate. No, and that's not really something. Like I don't think I've played any WWE game for about 6 years. So
really, yeah.
I don't think I'm going to play this or even buy this one. So
fair play.
I'm sure it'll be good and stuff. Like it looks good from what I've seen. So
yeah, man.
I
like the streak idea. The
WrestleMania streak idea.
Yeah, I like that one. Like.
Well, Greg used to get, or has had, every single wrestling game since Attitude or something, yeah.
Since Warzone.
Since Warzone. And I had WWE in the house, so you can put that on you.
Yeah.
But he hasn't got last year's.
Yeah, there was a point.
And he didn't complete the year before because it was too hard.
That's true, yeah. No, to be honest, right, what kind of happened was, I've played every single SmackDown, right, and I hated the PlayStation 2, and they only ever came out on the PlayStation 2, and I used to buy a PlayStation 2 with whatever SmackDown, complete it, and then sell the pair of them, because I didn't want a PlayStation 2. And then, Adam, and his R fella being the beast that he is,
Yoda, as he's
commonly known as Yoda, yeah. He had a spare one that didn't work in his workshop, we'll say, and he fixed it so it worked with 2 watch batteries, and just give it to me, and was like, yeah, so you don't have to buy one. So every year I just pulled that from underneath my bed, played whatever SmackDown I bought for like the 40 quid or whatever, and yeah, and just put it back, and it ran on watch batteries. It's still an ass, it still works on the watch batteries. 2 watch batteries, who would have known it on a PlayStation 2? Anyway, so yeah, yeah, I have. And then what happened was, it was WWE 12, and I was playing a storyline, and then I found this new game where you create a website and then it takes over your life. And then you've got to do like random things, you like try and make money, and then it like get some people to write for you, and then start a podcast, and it kind of, yeah, that's the game I'm playing. I haven't stopped playing. Yeah, it's like Warcraft but wrestling style. You know what I mean?
Just running around.
Yeah, but then you get all these emails of people wanting to work with you, and like stupid people like sending you the same shit all the time, and you've got to like, it's a little quest like future endeavour people, but then they come back because they think, no, it's a fun game. You should try it one time. No, man, it's good. So yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't your best idea to future endeavour someone and then have them come back. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. Masterstroke, mate. Masterstroke.
It's a bad time, but yeah.
Prick that boy was.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Anyway, so yeah, if we've just been talking about Danger Zone, so if you're a wrestling fan, but you're also a film and and games and wrestling games and a bit of wrestling, you know what I mean? Then if you go on Spreaker.com/DZ podcast. Oh no, I'm lying to you. It's Spreaker.com/DZ pod. Sorry, that's it. All one word. DZ pod. We've just retweeted it. But, it's all good. I'm assuming people are going to be listening to this after, because Twitter's just dead tonight, but spew it, I'm not after, it's all good. Where was we talking? We were talking TNA. Anything else to go into TNA? Do you know anything else about tonight's Impact, apart from the possible rematch?
Apart from that rematch, there's nothing, but I just kind of wanted to know what you thought about the Sting Magnus match.
It was. I like Magnus, I'll be honest with you, but it was a bit obvious. You know what I mean? Like it was a bit like, how can I put it? Like not every move, but most of the moves were sort of like they were just going through the motions. If that makes sense. Like, there wasn't any, like, neither of them had very much heart in what they were doing until the end, and then when Magnus won, he was like, yeah, I'll shake your hand, yeah, whatever. And I just think they're going to turn Magnus heel, and it's just like, why? You know what I mean? He's clearly a far better babyface than he is a heel. So,
yeah.
Why turn him? Do you know what I mean? But I think that's what they're going to do. He's kind of going to get a bit of an ego now. Excuse the pun. But yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. Like, I can't get a victory, and then because he beat Sting, he's like, I beat Sting. It's like, what the fuck?
They're like Paul Heyman and Punk.
Slightly, yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Have you noticed they're making reference to old wrestling as well in TNA at the minute? With the Flair Sting match. Obviously Sting being like, yeah, he gave me a shot, so I'm going to give you one. And then Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair getting mentioned in the promos for the main event, which was weird. I don't get that one. That was a weird way to do it. I like the way he's like, I'm going to put her on hard times and all stuff like that, but I don't know, it was just kind of like, it wasn't even, if it was the same company or the same people or something, then I get it, but it's just, yeah, random wrestling history, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, alright, so you mentioned someone's famous name, so they get a pop. Because as soon as you mention Flair, everyone wooed. It's like, wow, shocking. That's so, like, the cheapest pop you can get, just to mention Ric Flair, so everyone woos. That's it. So.
Yeah, man, like, I just kind of thought the same as you, like, the Sting and Magnus match just, it was like, they only went out there just to get it over with as quickly as possible, because the finish made no sense to me.
Yeah, I didn't,
like,
yeah.
It just looked disjointed, and like, obviously we don't know how to put a match together right, so we can't really sit here and say it was shit. But it didn't seem to make sense.
Just Google it.
I'm joking. Google it, put a match together.
Google it, I'll put a match together. Job.
We're on about putting a match together, not striking a match. Different story. But yeah, man, it just, like, even Sting tapping out, like, it seemed to go on longer than it needed to.
Yeah.
Like, because you knew he was going to tap out, so why, you know what I mean, it went on for about, like 2 minutes, I think. Sting was in the move, and you're like, no, the boy's in his 50s. Like, he should be tapping out as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And then after the match, like you said, I think they're just taking the easy way out with Magnus and turning him heel when there was no need for them to do it. And the crowd want to like him. I said this 2 weeks ago, like, the crowd want to like Magnus.
Yeah.
So just keep him on the track he was on. That's all they had to do.
Do you know what I think they should have done with Magnus, which they haven't really got, like, actually, so, like, not change the subject, but yeah, Danger Zone Cade, who used to be the wrestler, or still is, I should say, the wrestler Arcade, you can put a match together. Have you seen Bound for Glory, dude? And can you understand where we're coming from? Because you can put a match together, can't you? So, yeah. Can you understand that where it looked a bit going through the motion-y? And just, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, I think with Magnus, because they haven't really got one, Magnus should be like the TV champ or something like that. Do you know what I mean? To like, to give him something. There isn't, like, although they've got the X division and the world title, they've got no, like, in between title. It's like having a cruiserweight and then a world title. There's no title to, like, be in the middle and be, yeah, I'm going somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, he's not cruiserweight, he's not X division, and he's not world title ready yet, I don't think. Even though it is a TNA world title and he probably could carry it, but still, I don't think he's quite there yet. So having, like, the TV title wouldn't be the worst thing. So he'd have something to defend, and he'd have, like, his thing, and then it'd be cool. Do you know what I mean? He'd have a reason to wrestle rather than just wrestling for a reason. Basically, it's just, I don't really get it. I was really looking forward to the match as well. I was like, yeah, this would be cool because Magnus is cool, and yeah, it was a weird one. But yeah, and I didn't get why Sting had the t-shirt on with the Union Jack. You know what I mean? I didn't really get that.
Just a weird, like you said, I was quite up for the match as well. Because I thought, as limited as Sting is in the ring, he can still sort of draw the crowd in, so that would make up for how poor the match could be, because, Magnus has come a long way, but he's still not quite there yet. And I do agree that they do need like some form of mid-card championship, because if the guys are not X Division and they're not World Championship level, what they're going to do is just kind of fuck around.
Exactly, that's what they're doing. Who is the TV champ? Oh yeah, it's Abyss, innit? Abyss is I'm going to take this into the Abyss. That's what he said, didn't he? I don't know why he was
they got rid of it. And TNA got rid of that title, and they sacked some of their best workers on the card who could have helped in that division, and you're just like...
Yeah, I don't really get what they were doing. So they've sort of like, they took the belt away. Like they've future endeavoured the belt, and then they've sacked after people, and then they've employed fucking that big Amazon woman.
She's terrible.
Is Leah Tepe or something like that, or Lady Tepe or something, I don't know. But yeah, they're like, oh my god.
I'd be very surprised if she's a lady.
I know, but yeah, she's like she's the third cousin, twice removed, of the Barbarian or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Which is just like, wow, that's the worst segue. Oh my god, no wonder she's massive. Oh, she's the cousin of the Barbarian. It's like, really, come on. You kidding me?
She's the son of the Barbarian, is what she is.
Yeah. And then they've got Bateman, Darren Bateman, is that right? Yeah, Darren Bateman. Is that Derek. Close.
Close.
Yeah, Derek Bateman as a Carter as well, as Dixie's cousin or something, Dixie's like nephew or some shit.
I'll tell you, man, he's good. Like, this gimmick that he's got is utter horse shit, like, but he's a good worker, he could be good in that sort of middle of the card.
I don't want to take anything away from him, but it's like he's sort of took dead man's shoes. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're gonna sack all these people, but we'll employ you. And it's like, as good as he is, I'd prefer to watch Mr. Anderson, or I'd prefer to probably Mr. Anderson's right up there, to be honest with you. I
prefer to watch Matt Morgan, to be honest, just fucking people up.
Yeah, or Matt Morgan, yeah, someone like that, someone who's got a bit of like something about them. Like, I can't see him going anywhere because he's good. He's a good worker, but I don't think the gimmick's gonna go anywhere, so it's gonna hold him back. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. What's Danger Zone saying?
Danger Zone saying he agrees. He didn't put the match together psychologically. They both just went, yeah, start, finish, done, day in, and let's get our shit in.
Yeah.
And they should just bring back the six-sided ring, which gets said pretty much every week.
I know.
You think that they would just bring back the fucking six-sided ring?
I was reading today that on the...
Whoa.
What?
You were reading?
Alright, to be fair,
there was an audio book.
There was just a picture and I seen it.
Okay.
It was some words around a picture. But they're going on like a world tour or a European tour or something like that at the beginning of the year, TNA. And they like the schematics of the one of the arenas to be like pick your seat kind of thing, and this is where you'd be sitting if you pick this seat kind of situation. Shows a six-sided ring. Interesting fact for you there, kids. Interesting fact for you guys.
Or it could just be the fact they've used an old picture.
That's also possible, but still, that's what's getting said, that the six sides could be coming back. So who knows, eh? Who knows? Maybe AJ Styles is gonna do like his that's gonna be AJ Styles' ice cream bar. I want six sides back. No, because like Punk came out and was like, I want ice cream bars coming back. Well, that could be AJ's situation where he's like, yeah, I want six sides. We want six sides, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, where the fuck are the ice cream bars? That's what I want to know.
Oh, where the fuck are they? Hey, what the fuck? Sort it out, Vince.
Vince McMahon, you prick. Where are they?
No head. Yeah, so there you go. We've talked TNA quite a lot, to be fair. We never really talked this much TNA, but I kind of like it. I don't think it's all
most of it was positive.
I know.
For a change. I know Hogan's only been on how long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. This is how much shit's changed in 2 weeks.
It's mad that, isn't it?
Don't watch it.
Mental Oriental. Also, I'm going to throw out there, since we're moving on from TNA. Before we go, Brooke Tessmocker. Brooke Tessmocker. Yeah. is fucking Dutch. She is such a delight. She's Dutch. Dutch has the best everything. It's food, best women.
Say she's cheese.
She's the best cheese.
Cheese.
The best green. Dutch is
Yeah,
Dutch
she's
man.
not the best green.
Best women. Dutch man, it's Dutch. Just get with it, right? So yeah.
I've got a question for you then.
Go on.
We were talking about Brooke Tessmacher.
Okay.
Do you think she would be sexually delicious?
Yeah, I think she would. Why would you not? Do you not think she's sexually delicious?
Of course I do.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
I've been trying to figure out a way to be the meat in a Velvet Sky Brooke Tessmacher sandwich. So far, the plans have gone awry, but I'll keep working on that.
Okay, I can imagine that taking some time and some doing and some effort. But okay.
Well, to be honest, that's all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks.
I'm going to throw it out there, okay? Because I know for a fact, we'll get our boys club for a minute or so, right? But I know for a fact that you, like, fucking love, what's her face? Who's the I can't think of her name. Eve Torres, sorry. Me mama blank, right? I know you absolutely love Eve Torres, right? So, would you rather, play with Eve? I'm trying to think of a good way of saying it. Eve Torres or Brooke Tessmacher? Which one?
Eve Torres, all the way.
Really?
She's the dream.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm getting a tweet. I'm
off your bed.
Oh, I'm getting a tweet off my bed. Sorry, babe. She's just a delight. I'll be honest. I don't know what it is about her, but yeah, obviously she's.
Would you agree with George? She said she'd be a sexual delight.
She would be, but doesn't mean I want to. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, jeez.
Not that we ever would. Just
No, we
man can
wouldn't.
dream.
No,
Jesus.
it's just nice. You know what I mean? And in my defence, I do say that I'm in love with Stephanie McMahon, like every week. So,
And she has a penis, so...
Steph would still win.
Hey, Joe looks slightly square. You say
shut up, alright, stop saying bad things about
It's also she's got a bit of a chinny in on it.
Adam, what to do, right, is if you Google a picture of China in 2001 and look at Stephanie now, it's the same woman.
Exactly what I think she's nice. She's like got a pretty face and that, but then it's just like jawline, bump. Alright, Dan, what's happening? Know what I mean?
Finish.
Alright, Dan. She does look like Desperate Dan with that jaw, man. Fuck's sake.
Few little black bits of stubble on there.
Okay,
next time she's on the telly, pause it. Your black pen on the telly, and then you stand.
I'm not going to defend her the way I usually would, because me missus is listening. But she smells like God's vagina. That's all I'm saying. Alright, that's all I'm saying. She smells like God's vagina. Alright, and that's all I'm saying. Alright, that's it. Okay, just now, because I can't. Either way, I can't win. Either way, I've got to defend her like she's my wife, and I pure love her. And then me actual missus is going to be like, what the fuck? Or I say nothing, and you're like, yeah.
Well, to be fair, mate, you've already said God's vagina, and that's going to get you in trouble.
She does. She smells like God's vagina. That's how it works. Anyway, kids. Let's drastically change the subject right now, before I end up single on Facebook. Yeah, we'll go to a bit of WWE, seeing though we've been on for an hour, so we'll talk WWE for a bit. Right, seems, I'll be honest with you, like basically Danger Zone and my missus are the only two people who are listening. Be honest with you.
My missus is listening in the bath.
Is she?
Through that wall there.
Is she, yeah?
I mean, the jacuzzi, the hot tub.
In jacuzzi.
In jacuzzi.
Your bed's in jacuzzi. For where we're going, why is my head so blank today? Jesus. Shit without pants yet, by the way, before we go into...
What?
Other shit without pants yet?
No.
Really? Why? Did you? Why?
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
I thought it was actually quite liberating.
Isn't it? Is it liberating? Yeah. It feels so free. You're the only animal who shits your pants on.
Just not. Okay, JD was wrong. It's not.
Just saying. What is with this? Just do it one time, man.
I don't know, I just, human beings have grown accustomed to cloth over the years.
Grown accustomed to cloth. I'm just saying, try it one time.
I have experienced it. That's how I know I don't like it.
Oh, I don't like this.
Doesn't sit comfortable with me. Told me that, but if an emergency comes up and you've got a bail.
Is this the same time
You fall down the stairs with one leg and you kept
was you
out of emergency situation?
Was you sitting
Right, hang on, are you shitting at the top of the stairs? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's where me bog's
you shit in the toilet.
That's where me bog's situated, and you've got to emergency situation,
I don't understand what would be an emergency situation that you're having a shit.
The bog's on fire.
Oh, how would that happen?
Don't know. The bog's on. That's me emergency situation. I gave you an answer.
You're shitting fire. You're shitting fire.
Having a smoke on the bog, right?
Yeah.
And it falls on the bog roll.
Yeah.
Which lands in the bin, and then the bin goes up right next to you, and that's you bailing it, lad, and just flapping it.
It's only a bin fire.
You are down the stairs, but
no, it's a bin fire. It's not the end of the world. It's fire in the bin. Put your foot through it, something like that. Use your pants that are next to you to waft it out.
Yeah, but lad, the ash that you're flicking isn't traditional cigarette ash, though, is it?
What is it?
It's Jamaican ash.
Jamaican ash. It's ash is ash, man. It's the same shit.
That's quality Dutch ash. Yeah, but I'm saying you're a bit lethargic.
You're a bit like that. Yeah,
easily spooked.
If these have been fire and you're smoked, right? If you're whipped, as the commonly known phrase is, right? You probably look at it and going, "Wow, it's a boss that." That's what would happen. You wouldn't be like, "Oh no, I've got to fucking do this, I've got to do that." You wouldn't do that.
Flap it.
You wouldn't flap it.
You'd flap it.
You'd flap it.
So, yeah, I like that. I'd flap it, but that's why I don't poo. That's like why I don't poo without pants on.
But that's not going to happen. So how often do you poo with a
Can't
chicken?
believe we're back talking about poo without pants on.
How do you poo with a chicken?
You told me to give you a fire situation in the toilet where it'd be an emergency situation.
Okay,
Or gave you one.
But it wouldn't happen.
Don't have follow-ups with more questions.
But it wouldn't happen. Alright? It wouldn't happen. What's your missus saying? Go on. She's tweeting the wrong thing,
Yeah.
Go on. Read it, go on.
Even if he's already naked, he puts his pants on to poo.
I've said this!
True story.
I said this, right? I said this to a few lads that I poo with, that I talk to in work and stuff like that. And they were like, so if he's sleeping bollock or something like that, and then he gets up to put pants on.
Oh, I'll have a pair of bills. I won't put pants on, but I'll have a pair of bills.
So it's not even like a full pair of pants, it's a pair of bills. Just step your leg out.
It's something to do with I don't know. Like something old onto my ankle.
What is this, man? I don't understand it. I don't understand why do you like being tied up?
Myself like,
is that what it is?
And just stretch against the cloth.
Is that what it is?
Can we start talking about my poo habits?
I'm just saying.
Again.
Do you like being tied up? Do you like being restricted in that? Is that what
I
it is?
do, yeah. Got no problems with saying that. That's not
so
why I don't want to poo without
That's what it might be. You like being a little bit restricted.
Because I can dig in
do that with no pants on, no?
You can't.
You can't?
Your legs are too far.
Not really. You can just have your legs in the same place, just no pants. And if you need to think, you just bite your t-shirt. Be sound.
Bollock, aren't I?
No, just no pants. Don't go jumping in at the deep end.
Just as you're on your way up the stairs, just clothes are just coming off everything.
Yeah. I mean, keep your socks on or something, know what I mean? And then you'll be sound, know what I mean? Try it one time, man. Try it one time. We've got 2 weeks, alright? 2 weeks to have a poo without no pants on, okay?
I'll try again.
Just do it for me, alright?
That's the challenge.
Did you realise you didn't like pooing with pants on when you were sitting on the toilet on Facebook? There's got to be a better way of it's 2013. There's got to be a better design for the toilet. Remember that? And I was the only person who tweeted it and was like, I'm what's a facing. There's got to be a better situation than doing this, than sitting on the toilet. And I commented saying that is it weird that I think everybody else thought this was a freak and I was doing it.
It was genuine.
Yeah, like your beds. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got to be a better way, though. I mean, you sit in your house and just
it's just a personal bowl, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway. It's not like it hasn't advanced any, has it?
No, not really. Not forever. No.
It's it's just there's a sewer, there's a pipe, there's a bit of pipe, stick that on the bottom of it, don't even look at that no more.
Sewage is a beast, I'm telling you, that's
just
clever, that's that, but the actual
toilet's just
the same thing it's been since for a few years.
Yeah, well if I had a gold bug it'd be alright, I wouldn't be complaining then. So anyway, Danger Zone,
go on,
Danger Zone Cage Street is in, ask him what are our thoughts on Cody Cody and Goldie Rhodes.
Goldie Rhodes.
Cody and Goldie Rhodes.
I'm gonna throw it out there.
The belts.
I don't think Danger Zone Cade enjoyed our poo talk.
Probably not.
If you didn't enjoy our poo talk, then please mention that you didn't enjoy our poo talk, and we won't do it no more. We're just wondering these things out of interest. Since though, you know,
if you did enjoy it,
you're
have you
tweeting.
ever pooed pants?
Yeah. Do you poo with pants on? That's all. We're going to do a survey. Anyway, yeah, George, what did you think of? Actually, you haven't really had any input at all, did you? So, what did you think of Cody Rhodes and
I was loving it, and I thought the match was great as well.
Okay, tell me your business, lad. Come on. What's going on?
It was just a great match. Thought Goldust looked bossing him with his Goldie makeup on his black base.
Black belt. Oh yeah,
black face
he's
on again,
that good. Yeah, he does that good.
Yeah, it was cool, and the Big Show was just fucking quality.
Yeah, it's worrying that people are really liking the Big Show at the minute.
He's pulled a good turn now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Are you a fan of said? Fucking who am I talking about? Big Show. What's wrong with me head today? Jesus. Yeah, George, are you a fan of the Big Show at the minute? Because nobody fucking usually is. But are you loving him? Are you hating him? What's going on?
I think that as long as he keeps punching Triple H in the face, I'm sound with it. You know, we'll get to him later on in the show. That's kind of what pissed me off on Raw this week. But yeah, man, the Big Show's doing great. And that's what happens when you put the biggest man on the roster and you make him a bitch, right? So obviously he's going to, you know, come out of it at the end looking strong, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's just fucking with Triple H, interfering in matches, doing this, doing that. You know, it's great stuff. Really is.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it, to be honest with you. He is proper over as well. He's a proper face now, like more so than he's ever been.
He's not doing too much either, which is why most people don't like the Big Show, or not don't like him, but aren't like his biggest fan, because he's like in the ring and all that. Where he's not now. He just like walks down, one bombs a few people, and then just throws his hand in the air, says yes, and the crowd just goes crazy. And
one bomb? Did you just say?
Yeah.
One bomb.
Just throws one bombs out.
Oh man, I like that. Also, if anybody's wondering, Danger Zone Cade doesn't matter if he has pants or pants off. Doesn't matter. It's not asked. See, it's tough wrestling, for God's sake. I think that's what I'm getting. It's like, not asked. Hell, it's tough wrestling, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I totally agree. And yeah, Goldie Rhodes. Goldie Rhodes and Cody. Also, what do you think of the music, by the way?
I noticed that a little bit.
Yeah, man, I like the little music. Like, I think it's leading to a fucking belter match between Cody Rhodes and Goldust at WrestleMania. I'll be honest with you. I think it's leading to a fucking belter of a match, and I think they're gonna pull a pure swerve, and Cody's gonna be the heel. I really do, because everyone's expecting Goldust to be like, I'm a heel, but
go back to Goldust ways.
Yeah.
And also, I was loving when Cody dropped down to his knee and gave the old Goldust.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a nice one. Yeah,
quality.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's kind of, it's weird that it's Goldust and Cody Rhodes that like everyone's caring about at the minute, because you actually like, it's an actual tangible storyline that like you can be like, yeah, I understand this. It's not the usual horse shit that is like, we need a bit of filler. Throw out Santino and Zack Ryder, go for it. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's actually something going on, and there's actually a storyline, and
it's played out well. And you know what? No, we mentioned a few shows ago about like the tag division needing a bit of a push.
Yeah.
And I think it's done a little bit of that.
Yeah. Like Hell in a Cell is a triple threat tag match, isn't he? With the Usos.
With the Usos, yeah.
And the Usos and the Shield, yeah. I like it, and I like the fact that Dean Ambrose got involved in that match, and then the Big Show came out, and I know it's dead weird, but I love the way the Big Show caught Seth Rollins as he was like diving out the ring.
Yeah,
and he's already knocked out Dean Ambrose, yeah, and he just caught him, dropped him, and hit him, and that was it. And then Reigns was just like on their ass, fucking bring it kind of thing, and then he just got caught with a dig. It was just the way it played out with Boss the last few weeks of the Big Show. Even with last week when he came out and he had the big rig and he was beeping and I was like, look behind you, and then
turn around and
Daniel Bryan like knocked Randy Orton out, and Triple H didn't know what to do. Does anybody know what Chris Jericho said to Like, didn't he give a reply in somewhere?
I've seen that on Twitter.
Yeah, he gave a reply, but I haven't seen it. Do you know what it was, George? When Triple H said that he weren't the guy kind of thing.
Oh.
Basically, Jericho said neither was Triple H. That's why you had to marry the boss's daughter to get where he is.
True. Funny.
Which is the truth. I don't know how long Triple H has been penis poking Stephanie, but I'm entirely sure that he was going, like, there's no way he would have been he wouldn't have held as many championships as he has if he wasn't shagging Stephanie.
It's been like 12 years or something, 13 years.
I think it's longer than that one.
14 maybe. You've seen his DVD, haven't you?
Yes.
It's good.
It's basically propaganda. Like, it's just a DVD saying, oh, look what a great guy Triple H is. And Vince McMahon on that DVD said, Triple H is the best thing to ever happen to my company. I'm like, well, if it wasn't for Steve Austin, you wouldn't have a fucking company. So maybe you want to
Okay, fair play.
reconsider that, Vincent.
Little review for
yeah.
you there. Hasn't it got like...
No, that's true. Like, it's good, but it's just a total, like, brown nose and Triple H. That's all it is.
Yeah, I suppose, like, yeah, that is true. I think we want to buy... I'm dropping hints for Tricolor One to buy it for me, but I don't think she will, because she buys me many a wrestling DVD. So, actually, she bought me a WrestleMania the other week, which was just like out of the blue on Blu-ray, just like, yeah, babe, here you go.
And what do you buy her? Like, she seems to buy all these DVDs. What do you buy her?
I buy her things. I take it out, right? Don't question my... Oh, now she's going to come back and be like, yeah, he does nothing, blah, 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 blah. Like that, thanks for that, George.
Change his own cage, said, Jericho said, and I quote, get into the Y2 jail. I would love to know if that was true or not.
That would be a beast if he said that. I'd be like, he's definitely listening to the show, not asked. He's doing it.
And if Triple H and Steph weren't doing the naked German suplex, he would be mid-card at best.
The naked German suplex. I love that, like, that it's a sort of a sex thing now. That, like, the naked German suplex.
Just back to back and it all over the place.
Yeah, but yeah. Definitely. Defo. Yeah.
Like, but, so basically, for those people out there that don't know, Triple H basically said that Daniel Bryan will never be the guy, just like Edge wasn't, Jericho wasn't, and Rob Van Dam wasn't. And I'm like, well, all four of those guys are better than you'll ever hope to be. So... And they didn't need to shag the boss's daughter to become champion.
Well, when he said Rob Van Dam as well at the end of it, I thought, hang on a minute, hasn't he like recently been hired back?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Like he's in the back, like, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he's in the back. Like.
The other two are like, yeah, that's sad, yeah, whatever, fuck you, I'm doing my own thing. And Rob Van Dam's like, yeah, let's watch he mentioned me in a bad way. Oh, God, that's not good. I
mean, I understand that, you know, it's designed to, you know, to get heat behind Triple H, but I think a lot of the stuff that he's saying on air, like, see, over the last 3 or 4 weeks, is actually stuff that he really thinks. And I'm just like, well, should you not be a little bit more professional? This is coming from me, by the way. Should you not be a little bit more professional when you're talking about guys that have helped to make the company what it is today, so that you're in the position that you're in today?
Yeah, I get that.
Instead of being just a big giant cunt.
But at the same time, I think that's getting him over as a fucking heel, innit? Like, I've said this loads of times that...
I don't think it's getting him over as a heel though, mate. I think like it's just reinforcing the people that don't like Triple H. It's just reinforcing their position. It's just like, well, we've always known he was a cunt. We've always known he's done it backstage. So this is just proof.
Did you just say cunt?
I don't think it's heel heat. I just think it's people... it's not that they don't like the character, it's that they don't actually like the man. And that's entirely different to what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, okay, I kind of get that. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, it's a tough one, because I really like the Triple H, Stephanie heel shit. Like, I proper do, I think it's cool. But, yeah, I kind of... To a point I do, and to a point I don't. Like, to a point I think, yeah, there is a part of him that thinks that. But then I think, maybe he thought that a while ago, but that was when he was a wrestler. I think now he's hopefully anyway, he's changed his thoughts after, like, you know, running the company, as it were, because he's taking on quite a lot these days. So I should hope that it's easy enough to be like in your little world of nothing happens outside this 20 by 20 ring. Then he's shit, they're shit, fuck them, fuck him, fuck this. Do you know what I mean? And then now he's seen the whole different side of it. He'd be like, actually, I may have been a bit wrong. Do you know what I mean? And I think I think the fact that Daniel Bryan is in the position he's in is kind of slightly proven that. In the way that, like, not saying that he's put him in that position, I'm not saying that, but, I mean, if it was down to him, which I think, not ultimately it is, but I think if he was like the Vince, look, fuck this Daniel Bryan shit off, then Vince would think about it. The Vince would be like, okay, then what have you got? Do you know what I mean? So, and maybe he's not as bad as you think. You know what I mean?
It really, really frustrates me because the whole thing with Daniel Bryan, like, they fucked him over so many times now that does it really matter if he wins the title?
No.
Because he had that moment at SummerSlam when he beat that guy, you know, him with the steroids and the fisting injury.
Who were we talking about?
Same as last show, mate. I'm not talking about him, so you two can talk about him. I'll go and have a piss.
Who's the guy with, what, a fisted injury and steroid abuse?
Yeah.
Ryback?
Nope.
The big guy.
I love him.
Yeah, we all know what you're talking about.
And then, you know, Bryan wins again at Night of Champions. They take it away from him.
Yeah.
With some dodgy ref type scenario, and then Battleground to do that clusterfuck finish with the Big Show.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that was El Terrible, that.
Right, so why didn't Orton keep the title from SummerSlam and then have Bryan win it? Now, I don't understand why they had to take it off Orton to then take it off Bryan and just leave it for the last 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, I don't really like. There hasn't even been a thing to say. Like,
nope.
Yeah, we've got no champion. We need a champion. It's just like, yeah, we're not asked if we don't need the belt. Do you know what I mean? It's like, for fuck's sake, they haven't had the belt. They haven't had a champion for fucking God knows how long. Fucking bullshit. Anyway,
I thought my half fella's gonna sort it, lad.
I know he is, lad.
Ellen Aselli.
He is, yeah. Ellie
in a Celly.
Ellie in a Celly. Hello in a cello.
Yeah.
Spanish for hell in a cell. So you know. Just so you know. What's Arcade saying? Because he's doing a fucking tweet.
He's on Cade saying, yeah, if Edge hadn't had this problem, he'd probably be the face of the company. And then he's saying, if he thinks WWE, he thinks Punk, Austin, Bryan, and most definitely not Triple H, by the sound of it.
Okay, that's cool. Just so you know.
Exactly. Like, and just to kind of chime in on the end of that point that Arcade just made, like, if Rock hadn't fucked off to do movies and Austin's neck and Austin hadn't had to retire, there's no way Triple H would have been at the top of the card. So who the fuck does he think he is?
True, but...
And you can't argue with that, because at that time, you know, they still had Undertaker, they still had Kurt Angle, they had Brock Lesnar coming through. Triple H...
I get what you're saying, but, like, everyone seems to be hating on Triple H just because he married... Like, it wasn't... I don't think it was a conscious decision to be like, whoa, my career isn't going very well. Let's bone Steph. I think it was just like, wow, she's fit. Know what I mean? And then they just did the thing, and that's what happened. It's just like, you're hating on something that was never predetermined, I don't think.
No, but he has reaped the benefits of it.
Yeah, he has, but...
Of course he has.
I'm going to say something that I always say, okay, that when I think of Triple H, right, and everyone, like, chats shit about him and does his thing, and everyone hates on him, but, like, it's just, like, wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, I would, but it's not that, is it? It's as he earned that.
But
he hasn't. He's just claiming it because his dad-in-law owns the company.
I suppose, but...
Exactly. So he can't really compare himself to guys like Edge and Jericho and Van Damme and Bryan who have had to scratch and claw their way up to get to be the champion when he got the blue belt after penis poking the boss's daughter.
Okay, alright, sounds
okay. You can't make a comparison. And Triple H, like, I think the one thing that really sticks in his throat is Stephanie's penis. The one thing that really sticks in Triple H's throat is he's never been as big a star as somebody like The Rock or Steve Austin. He's never been as universally sort of liked as Van Damme, Edge, Jericho, Bryan and Punk. So he has to make it all about himself to give his ego a little boost. That's exactly what this entire McMahon situation's been about. Like, it's not been about Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan, it's been about Triple H fucking over Daniel Bryan, using Randy Orton to do it.
Yeah, I can see it.
He's a gutless, sycophantic prick.
I think that
he wanted the old George back.
He wanted the old George back.
I think sharks don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. That's what I think. I think he's not asked.
How is he a shark?
I think he's done that thing that everybody wants to do. He's living the fucking dream. He wasn't very good.
Stephanie McMahon?
No, not that at all. But what I mean is, he's got to that point where he's like, okay, I'm kind of teetering on the edge of being like really big, or staying where I am. And if I keep doing what I'm doing, then I'm not going to stay where I am. Oh, look, there's Steph. Oh, let's use this as a fucking catapulting tool,
career leverage.
Yeah, and it's just like that's what he's done, and it's like you can be as big a star as you want to, like the Austin and The Rock and anybody else on that list, but at the same time, if any of them want to come back to the WWE to do anything, sooner or later they're gonna have to phone him. So it's like, you be as big as you want. I'm not asked, but I own this company. The reason people know your name is because of the company that has got my name above the door. So there you go. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'd rather be Triple H than The Rock. Really.
Really?
Yeah. Any day of the week. Really.
Adam, do you want to take him off to hospital?
That's not even anything to do with Steph. It's the fact that, right, I'm looking at it like, as a wrestling fan,
with his kicks round his ankles.
Fundamentally, that's what Triple H is just as a wrestling fan, okay? And he always says it, and I do believe that. He is a fan of wrestling, and that's fine. Now, who wouldn't want to be, as a fan of wrestling, own the thing that when people think, ooh, wrestling, they think of your company? Because I'm not being funny, I own this shit, and if somebody thought, ooh, wrestling, and then I came, like, SLTD popped into the head, I would be like, that's fucking sound. Know what I mean? I wouldn't be asked what The Rock was doing, and if you weren't writing for us or you weren't on the show, I wouldn't be asked what you were doing, George. Do you know what I mean? Not in a way that I don't care about you, but you're going off doing your thing, I'm doing mine. It just happens that I own the fucking thing. So it's one of them of like, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like, I don't think that's what it is at all. I don't think it's a proper ego trip on his side. I think it's just the way it is, and he gets to say what he gets to say, and because no one's going to stop him saying it, he's going to say it. Why would you? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no one stopping me saying what I want to say, so I just say it. You know what I mean? So I think that's what it comes down to, and you're just like, well, no, you can't say that. It's like me saying, it's like us sitting here for 2 hours saying, calling WWE shit. It's like, you're kidding me? Really? They're like the biggest company, like, in the wrestling world, and we're sitting here calling them shit. Like, we know what we're talking about. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
We have proved that we know what we're talking about.
I know that's true, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it in like a real world term, alright? And I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like, come on. Know what I mean? It's like, he's doing his thing, and I think the fact that, I always think, if you've got a heel that you hate, regardless of if it's because of what they're doing, or who they are, or the way they're doing it, then they're doing the job right, really. That's the way I look at it. I used to hate The Miz, hate him. I love the guy, but I used to hate The Miz so much. He used to fucking irritate the life out of me. And then I thought, well, he's trying to do that. So well done, mate. Basically, you're getting paid to do that shit, and you're doing it well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to be fair, he's had a good run since his fucking pointless display of being the special guest presenter.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's that type of thing. That's all I'm saying about Triple H. Like, I'm a Triple H fan, okay, because it's a shame Sean's not listening actually, because he'd get this, but he's literally turned nothing into something. But never mind, it doesn't matter. Cat Williams, doesn't matter. It's okay. He's not here. But he's turned nothing into something, and that something he's turned into is fucking owning the company practically. Really?
Oh.
Yeah. You can't fault him for that. You know what I mean?
You can't when he hasn't really earned it, has he?
So, I haven't earned any of this, but still, I own it.
You've done it all yourself.
I know that, but like, a lot of it wasn't me. A lot of it was the other guy. Not
that
the
guy,
Hulk.
Mr. Entertainment.
Yeah, not the Hulk. But yeah, a lot of it was him at the start.
The other guy.
You know what I mean? So,
The big guy.
yeah, the big guy. He's quite big these days, actually. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I think. Like, it's just.
So are you.
That wasn't nice. Okay, that's what I think. It's just because you haven't earned something doesn't mean you shouldn't run with it. You know what I mean? It's like if someone give you £1 million and just give it to you because they wanted to give it to you, you wouldn't go, whoa, no, I haven't earned this. You'd be like, fucking sound, thanks for that, mate. You know what I mean?
And punch him in Robert's watch as well.
That's all I'm saying. Just because you haven't earned something doesn't mean everyone should hate on him. It's just like, that's the way of the world, man. It's the way of the world. Don't be a hater, man. Appreciate. Here you go. Sorry, I went a bit ranty there. I'll stop. By the way, I'm just going to say it. Like 15 minutes ago, me missus, when you said that, I don't know, lad. It's a baby dinosaur. Anyway, when you were saying about buying me things and me not buying anything, she's tweeted saying that I don't buy anything. Apparently, I say, or I do say this a lot, I make out that taking it out is enough, but it's not. So
it's not, Rachel, so tell him to get his fucking finger out.
She likes having me finger in, I'll be honest. Boom! Sometimes too. Alright, I'm going to stop. So, anyway.
This does not bode well for Greg.
Definitely single.
That's it, man.
That's fine.
You'll be on the phone.
Can't believe you just said that.
Oh, sorry, babe. Sorry.
I'm not sorry. Just
Santino then.
Same thoughts, gone west. Shit. Even I scared myself on that one. Yeah. Anyway. Right. Yeah. Hell in a Cell. Hey. Right. Hell in a Cell. Here you go. What do you think's going to happen in said matches, George? What do you think? What do you think? There's going to be any shocks? Who do you think's going to win the WWE title? Like, who's going to walk away with it?
The WWE title?
Yeah. I'm not going to ask you about the world title, there's no point.
No, if you want to speak about that, you can. I'll just go for a piss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. WWE title. I won't mention it. Go on. Do you think?
I don't know, man. Like, I want Daniel Bryan to win, but I can see them giving the belt to Randy Orton.
Really?
It's weird. Like, yeah, because.
Go on. Sorry.
You fucked something up there.
Oh yeah, we're coming back on each other. Oh no, we're sound. Oh.
Well, you've done something on here.
Oh, have I?
Have you hung up on George?
Oh right, I've hung up on George. That's what it was. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. Well, since we're here, what do you think's going to happen?
Me? I don't know, because like George was saying there, which I kind of want to wait for to get back to this conversation, but like I think maybe Randy Orton's been, like Daniel Bryan's been chasing the belt for ages, and obviously he should win it. But Randy Orton is supposed to lead the face, so he's got to win it at some point as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Are you back, George?
It's one of them you can see.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, like.
Bye, Danger Zone, he's getting off.
What happened, George? Hang on.
Well in for plugging the show.
Fuck knows if I hung up on me.
I don't know what's happened to George.
Greg buttoned you.
Now he's dead quiet. I don't know why George is dead quiet. What the fuck's going on? Ah, fuck it. It's all good.
I don't know, man. Like, I thought you hung up on me, so.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Sorry, mate. I'm a bit of an knobhead. What happened?
Danger Zone's going.
Oh yeah, we do one thing. Yeah, we do one thing. I keep thinking to mention it to him, but because there's like three of us, it's hard to get a fourth. It's hard to get a fourth. Anyway, Yeah, what was you saying about what was you saying, sorry Adam, before George went and he was halfway through and yeah, go on, what was you saying?
Sorry, well George was halfway through and he said, what did you say, George? Can't remember him.
Just that, like, Brian should be winning the championship from Orton this Sunday. But I can see Randy Orton getting the title because the WWE will want to fuck with Brian even more.
Oh, yeah.
And even more, and even more. And I don't see the point.
Oh yeah, like, but, like, you got, like, don't you think, because they've made him the face, he's got to win the title at some point as well. He can't, like, just keep on, he can't just, like, not win the title.
Well, that decision lies in the hands of Greg's boyfriend, doesn't it?
Who? Who's my boyfriend? You?
Me?
Triple H, he's so great, he's so amazing, cunt. Like, the decision lies with him.
What?
Really?
Douchebag?
I've just heard my bird laughing at that comment from that.
Excellent.
Well done, George.
Thanks, I'm glad I made somebody laugh anyway.
I'm just like trying to play off.
Do you not think that the moment's gone though with Daniel Bryan? Like, he had the moment at SummerSlam, the crowd went nuts and Triple H screwed him. You had the moment again at Night of Champions. And again the next night Triple H screwed him.
Yeah.
So there's only so many times they can keep doing that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah, I do get what you mean. It's just, it's a weird
But
like,
you'll never be as big a star as Triple H.
In order
Shite
for Daniel Bryan to win the belt, something like spectacular's got to happen in Hell in a Cell, I think, for the crowd to get like a proper pop out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
what?
George said, he's like when he won it last time, he went crazy and then he lost it 35 seconds later.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's a weird one to call, especially like we've got the predictions league and stuff like that, and like, yeah, it's a weird one to like try and like to say, because like if one of them was the champion then you could probably pick it, but the fact that neither of them are the champ, it's like, well, who's gonna win? Know what I mean?
Yeah, and then it's going to be a proper epic fight.
Yeah.
I'm proper fighting with a bogey and next thing just pulling the right off him, this little bastard.
Yeah, no one can see. No one can see. You didn't have to mention that.
You kept on looking at me, lad, so I had to.
Anyway, go on.
Mind it,
yeah, I think it's a hard one to call, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, right. So I'm gonna do something that we never really do, right? Right, you've got to give me quick fire answers here. Quick fire, okay? And I'll go through the card that I can remember off the top of my head, and we'll see if this works. Okay,
God.
George, WWE title match. Who do you think's gonna win? Dude, quick fire.
That is not remote.
No, but who do I think's going to win, or who?
No,
do I want
quick
to
fire,
win?
lad. First thing that pops to your head. Quick fire.
Who do you want to win?
I want Brian to win.
Okay, so wow, you fucking put some effort into that. Adam, who do you think's gonna win?
Orton.
Ooh, okay. I think
Don't know
Orton's
why.
gonna win myself. Right? You're not gonna like this one, George, but okay. World Heavyweight Title match. Del Rio or the other guy?
Sandow.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice. I like that. Do you think
Yeah.
Sandow's gonna cash in on
Good fucking point, Georgie.
the Pink Man?
Well, I'm not going to talk about Riverbert or the other guy, so...
Do you think he's gonna? So who do you think's gonna win the match? This is so fucking difficult. Jesus Christ. Who do you think's gonna win?
I've already told you.
No, but who do you think he's gonna cash in on?
The other guy.
Whoever wins.
Oh, dude! For fuck's sake, you're like a fucking child. Jesus
That means
Christ.
the other guy.
Yeah. So who
Cena's gonna win.
yeah.
Let's be dead on.
Do you think Sandow's gonna think he's right?
Yeah.
Really?
No time to think about that, but yeah.
I can't see Sandow doing it.
Didn't really think about it. It's been that long since he won it.
I know that.
I just thought it doesn't come into my mind.
Yeah, I think Cena's gonna win. Yeah, I can't see Sandow doing that, but maybe Cena.
But I don't know, because they seem to be overplaying his arm injury, and Del Rio's gonna attack it.
Yeah, I think that's why they put Del Rio with Del Rio.
Is just gonna attack it like a bad boy.
Yeah, I think they're gonna I think, the fact that he's had a world title match with a guy who does an arm breaker and he's fucked his arm up says a lot.
And I don't like Bert the River, or River Bert, or whatever his real name is, right?
Latino sheet. One sheet.
One sheet does plenty. He does fuck all.
Go ahead.
But he doesn't have to deliver some good sound and kicks to the face.
Because he slaps his leg.
I know, but he does it well. He does it well. That's the best bit of his game.
Okay, his kick.
That's it, he's got to get someone on the knees.
Okay.
That sounds a bit.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So, next question.
Tag title matches. Who do you think's going to win tag titles?
Goldie.
Goldie Rhodes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you think, George, is going to win tag titles?
Goldie Rhodes.
Okay. Do you think is the Innit's going to have a title match?
Yep.
With Big E Langston?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who do you think's going to win? Big E or...
Big E.
Big E's going to win? Do you think Big E's going to win, George?
Axel.
Really? Axel? I think Big E's going to win.
I just don't think... I think Axel's going to get played down a little bit. No, I think he's had his time and he's been useful enough.
Yeah.
And
and Heyman doesn't need him no more.
Yeah, as the most unuseful person ever. And
the Intercontinental Champion, and that's Paul Heyman. That's all he's got.
Exactly, all he's got is I'm the Intercontinental Champion, and then if Biggie Langston takes that off him, he has got literally nothing else.
Michael McGillicuddy.
I think it might do him better to go on his own.
Yeah, maybe. See what happens. Maybe. Paul Heyman will be like, fuck off.
Just be made a fool out of.
Right. Hey, Axel, hey, fuck off. Like that. I think that'll be good. Divas title, who do you think?
AJ.
Okay. Who do you think, George?
Brie.
Really? Brie?
That was quality because I haven't really been watching the Divas. So AJ was just a guess.
AJ Styles, oh shit. Yeah, I also possibly think Brie. Is it Brie or Nikki Brie in it? Yeah, I possibly think Brie. I'll be honest. US title match? It's the US title? Yeah?
No.
It's on the pre-card, isn't it? It's on the pre-show.
The Intercontinental's on the pre-show.
Oh, is it? Who's on the fucking... Isn't he fighting?
I thought he was. He was fighting...
No, maybe he's not. Is there any... and then Punk... Punk... Ryback... Paulus. Well,
quite frankly, I've never seen a Wallace call a Punk a weasel before.
You've been waiting for like an hour and a half there, haven't you?
Possibly. My brother.
See, my brother got fucking laid out.
He got punched in the face.
Didn't he?
Did you see the replay?
Yeah, man.
His jaw wobbled,
man.
And his legs just completely went. And then he went, and Brad Maddox won't be here tonight because of that instant. I thought, no fucking wonder. He's the one who's got wires in his jaw and that. He's been laid in.
He got one bomb to shit, didn't he?
He got one bomb there.
Yeah, George, who do you think's going to win? CM Punk or Ryback? Paul Heyman?
The big guy.
Do you think? Who won last time? Who won the last one?
Punk.
Oh yeah, okay, the big guy might win.
That was when the big guy came out last time, wasn't it? Punk, because he's going to get his hands on Heyman at some point, and why not in a cell?
Yeah, that's.
I reckon he handcuffs Ryback.
I've just had a thought.
Last to death on Heyman.
Yeah, that would be quite good actually.
That's what I think.
Wasn't last year's main event of Hell in a Cell this exact match?
Almost, yeah.
Wasn't it? That's when Matt Braddock's low blow thingy, wasn't
it?
Yep. Matt Braddock. What a guy.
The big guy.
The big guy. Love that. Yeah, awesome. Good times. I think we've covered the thing there quick during our predictions league, and then there are predictions right there. There you go.
Pretty much. I'll forget, man, and just be watching it going, who the hell have I put on this?
Yeah, I do that all the time. Right, dead quick. Right, seems though we're talking Hell in a Cell. What's your favourite Hell in a Cell in all time history, George, and why? While we're here, while we're talking about it, just wondering.
The first one, Shawn Michaels against Undertaker.
Bad Blood, 97.
Yeah. I just thought like the whole way that the match was planned out, everything that they got into it, how physical it was, like the blood, and then Kane coming out at the end. It just told a brilliant story. And like there are other matches, like I know there's one that you guys will talk about in a minute, but for me that one kind of really set the standard, I think, because it showed that you can tell a story within the confines of that structure.
Yeah.
And not just go out and have it be spot, big bump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember like watching it, and I remember it was kind of when Shawn Michaels was holding onto the top of it and fell off to the announce table. I was like, oh my god, that's insane! Oh my word, what the hell? And I remember being like totally amazed by it. And then the second one happened, and I was like, Shawn Michaels just fell off the side. That's nothing. What's your favourite, Adam? While we're talking about it.
Proper fanboy moments. Blatantly, it's obvious, isn't it? Mankind Taker one. Mankind just
Killed himself.
Just like nearly injured Jim Ross. Like.
Sorry.
No, but that was just a quality match as well. Though. It wasn't just like that one moment made it, obviously, but it was still it wasn't a fucking like a bad match or anything. It was a quality match.
Well, I only found out like watching maybe the Hell in a Cell DVD actually that Undertaker had a broken foot while he was wrestling that match. First of all,
didn't his foot go through the top of the cage, top of the cell?
Yeah. And he had a broken foot, and it was mentioned already, like pre-match, that Mankind wanted to go off the top of it, and Vince was like, fine, if you're going off the top of it, that's the end of the match. And he was like, sounds okay, I can do that. He didn't say sounds because he's not Scouse, but he was like, okay, we can do that. And then he went off the top of it, came through the thing, went to get stretched off, and Vince was there, and he was like, I'm sound, I'm going back. And Vince was like, no, you're not. And he was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, no, you're not. He was like, yeah, I am. And then he just went back, and all the rest of it wasn't planned. Like going through it, and yeah, like going through it, and all that stuff. None of that was meant to happen.
It was a great match, Tom.
Yeah, it was. It was horrific, but yeah, it's a good time. You know what I mean? It was good. I think that might be my favourite one actually, because that was when I was getting back into wrestling and was loving it.
Because he just Mankind disappears in the back for a minute, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's on a stretcher for a little bit. Yeah.
In the back, and like you don't see it, like
yeah.
Taker, and the next minute he's running back down in the ring.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I think he's so you know. Yeah, I think that's probably my favourite. Maybe Undertaker, Brock Lesnar. It's brutal. Or maybe Triple H, Shawn Michaels. That's pretty brutal as well. Yeah. But yeah, there's a few. But yeah, probably Mankind, Undertaker is like set the standard. You know what I mean? And that's like, it's one of them times that it's just like it never happen again. Like something like that will never ever happen. It's just one of them moments that just live forever. No, I mean,
infamy.
Yeah, it is. It's weird.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Real life, it's not going anywhere.
Nah, it's like wrestling's fake. Yeah, what's this? Well, they know how to fall. Fuck off.
They know how to fall through a table.
Yeah. They know how to get jumped and just fall through a thing.
Fall through a table from 20 foot in the air.
Yeah. Like I bet he's only 8 stone. That's all padding. No. Just a fat guy. That's what it is. But yeah, there you go. It's yeah, it's yeah. You don't get matches like that anymore. It's a shame. Proper shame. Anyway.
I thought that was going to happen last year. You know when Ryback shell shocked Punk on the top of this.
Yeah,
I was actually
to be honest, yeah.
like scared to sit and watching it. I was like, fuck, what if he goes through that, man? That would kill him.
Yeah, man. Do you know what's funny? What's not really anything to do with it, but kind of to do with it. You know when Ryback was on top of the Hell in a Cell, the Raw before, I think it was the Raw before, it might have been actually at Hell in a Cell. Anyway, he was on top of the Hell in a Cell and he pulled the straps down. I tweeted, Kurt Angle's going to be pissed. He invented that pulling the strap down thing, because everyone was talking like, because it was when Kurt Angle was going loopy and he was hating on, like, remember when he was drunk tweeting and then he blamed his cousin or something? Remember that?
Or his Twitter account got hacked.
Yeah, something like that. He was drunk tweeting, yeah. And it was all like, yeah, I invented that, the ankle lock and all stuff like that. And everyone was going around like, yeah, Kurt invented this, Kurt invented that. And it was like a thing that on Twitter. And that came about, like, he would pull the strap down and I was like, yeah, Kurt's going to be pissed. He invented that, and I swear to God, I've never had so many retweets in all my life. I had about 1,500 of them. That's a lie. I had about 50 of them. But yeah,
Did you get more than 9? Yeah.
I got. Yeah, I think I got 10. I think I got 10.
There's a little inside joke.
I think I retweeted us about 6 times because we're about 900 Twitter accounts. But yeah, there you go.
Did Chet Lemon retweet it?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Love that guy. He's coming back. He's making a comeback. Making a comeback at that Chetty man. Yeah, the Chetty man. Anyway, yeah,
that's what you should call it.
Chetty man.
Chetty man.
That's what you should call it. I'm going with that, Chetty man. It's time for everyone's favourite. Well, nearly everyone's favourite. The bit before everyone's favourite. It's time for.
It's a simple thing, you lost your head. A careless man who could wind up dead. You wear your sin like it's some kind of prize. Too many lies, too many lies. Oh, these words are true, and I'll make you believe. Yeah, you fight for air and trouble just to breathe. And you wear your cowardice well, and I will see you right straight ahead.
Don't leave that going. I always say this.
Yeah, I can see you just looking at that pause button already.
I know, I don't know how loud it is. I never really think, but fuck it, we'll just leave it in the background. We're going to do some shameless plugs. George, where are you? What are you doing? When are you doing it? Why are you doing it? I'm just going to turn it off tonight.
No, lad. No.
Sorry.
Hey, George.
Just annoys me.
Go and plug yourself.
Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
Did you just say, go plug yourself?
Go plug yourself.
Oh, that sounds so gay. Go on, George, where are you? What are you doing? When are you doing it? Why are you doing this? Tell everyone everything about everything. Go ahead.
The only thing there's really to plug is the Hell in a Cell predictions start tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, this weekend, sorry.
Predictions League.
Yes,
Season 3.
Second part of the season.
Season 3? That's part 2, because it's a totally new season, isn't it?
It is.
So it's season 3?
Remember the very first one we did, that doesn't count.
Yeah, but it can't, it's like season 0, innit? Know what I mean? Like episode
To go
0.
with the episode series.
Yeah, like season 0. Well, season 1. But with season 3, because that one was season 2. That's what I've been saying. That's what I call it. That's what I tell people it is. We need to get down.
Well, I hate to tell you that you're wrong.
Okay, alright, Sam. Go ahead then. Yeah. So where are we? What are we doing? Yeah.
That's going up on Saturday morning. So everybody that was involved last time, we've got a bunch of prizes. We've got a T-shirt from the guys at MFX Podcast, 2 tickets to any UK wrestling show from Ringside World. Free copy of the Wrestling Manager game, and do you want to announce the 4th prize that we've... Yeah,
the 4th is we've got a new sponsor in American Soda, AmericanSoda.com. Oh, sorry, it's not. It's AmericanSoda.co.uk. How bad am I? Yeah, we've got a new sponsor in them, and they are kindly and generously doing a JR's barbecue sauce hamper. So it's all his sauces. So he's got like main event mustard and like hot sauce and his normal sauce, and then this like glazed stuff. Yeah, man, these like 5 or 6 different things that he's got. So they're doing, you can have a bit of all of them and like the hamper of thingy. But yeah, I kind of want to win the hamper because it looks really nice.
Well, I like barbecue sauce.
Yeah. So I'm in it for that. I'm in it for the sauce, for the saucy sauce. And to be fair, you can't get this elsewhere, I suppose. But they are the only UK supplier of JR's barbecue sauce outside of WWE.com. There you go. So
hang on, we've just got another tweet off someone else, and I thought I'd mention it, seems though nobody else apart from Danger's own Kane has tweeted this time.
Hey, look at that.
At Mark Brindley once says it's Triple H versus Mick Foley at Hell in a Cell. If Foley lost, he was gone. He didn't expect Foley to lose. It was a good match.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that match. Dude, we've got a new listener. It's right, Mark Brindley.
Well,
welcome aboard. We're going in 9 minutes, but, you know, she's right, man. She's right. Loving life. Follow that guy. I don't know if we're following him or not. I don't know. We'll follow you in a minute. Anyway, Mark Brindley. Look at this. New guy.
Number 1.
Yeah, man.
Number 1 on the end of there.
Got overexcited there, like no one listens to us. It's just Twitter's been dead, like,
it's
slow.
Been dead tonight.
Yeah, it's been dead slow tonight, hasn't it? You've had nothing to do, lad.
It's been like my normal job, to be honest.
Anyway, so yeah, American Soda, check them out. They are cool. They do all sorts, like every kind of American sweet you can think of. They've got going.
Like the biggest bags of M&Ms you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, my missus wants like every bit of, well, my ex-missus probably at this very moment in time wants every bit of Reese's that they've got. She
all the Reese's pieces.
Yeah, she loves Reese's apparently. So yeah, she's gonna end up with that because I've got to make up for saying bad things on the radio. Anyway, yeah. Anything else, George? Anything else you want to plug?
No, that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, just get involved in the Hell in a Cell predictions. We kind of need you guys to make it competitive. So the more of you get involved, the better it is for everybody, and it's free. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's free. Literally, right, I say this on Facebook all the time, it's free. It takes about 5 seconds, and these belter prizes to win. It's like, you're kidding me, why would you not? Why would you not want to do this? And if you join one month, the next month you get an email to say, oh yeah, here's the next one. And then you just click on the link, another 5 seconds, bish, bosh, boom, and then you're just in there, do you know what I mean?
In there like swimwear.
In there like fucking swimwear, you know what I mean? It's simple, man. I don't know why more people aren't. Anyway, yeah. If you like on any of the site's social networks, you'll get hammered with like links to it for the next 2 days. So I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't worry about missing it or anything like that. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, where are you, George? What's your business? What's going on?
What's my business?
Yeah, what's your business? Oh, by the way, just a small update. Hang on. I'm gonna need more than a hamper of Reese's to sort this one out. Okay, so I'm fucked, guys. I'm fucked. Alright, that's me. Okay.
That's what you get for opening your mouth before you think.
I've got no boundaries. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I've got no boundaries. Okay.
But there's no boundaries in that. Come on, man.
I know. I'm sorry. Alright. Anyway, what's your Twitter, George?
It's George_SLTD.
Okay, awesome. Right, here's my favourite, and hopefully everybody else's little bit of the show. Okay, we're gonna. You ready for this, lad?
You should get a drum roll for this, mate. That's
should do, man. Should do, right. Okay, you ready? Okay, hang on.
Might say a little Wembley on this.
Whoa, lads, hang on. Don't be fucking live as well.
It's alright.
Alright, okay. I'll give you, okay. But if it goes wrong...
I'll only blame myself if it goes wrong.
Okay, alright, Dad. Right, okay. Adam.
Yo.
What's your Twitter, mate?
I'm on Twitter. You can follow me on. I'm on @LittlePip. You know.
Okay. And just for those who don't know, how'd you spell that?
Oh, you spell that LILPIPDJANO on SLTD Radio.
That's the class. That's the coolest thing ever.
But like not with the SLTD. That's not my Twitter.
That's a beast. That's all I do this show for. That's all it is.
I thought I needed to little freshen up.
Yeah, little
new predictions league. Little new this. Little new that.
I like it, man. I like it.
Where are you? What about you?
I'm a bit of everywhere. Hang on a sec. Right, give me a minute. I'm everywhere I usually am. I'll be honest with you, which is fucking everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I have got a Twitter.
Keep going.
Thanks
if you keep going, you're going to be single and ready to mingle. That's what you're going to be.
It's okay. I can be single. I can't be single and ready to mingle. I'm not even going to go there. Alright, don't force me into these situations, George, where I say stupid shit.
Don't provoke, George.
Alright, I'm not.
These things don't generally out.
You were the one who said about fucking fingers and shit, and then I just, you know what? Let's not go there. Alright. So, right. I'm gonna do where we are rather than where I am. You can follow me on Twitter @SLT. No wait, you can follow me on Twitter @Greg_SLTD, or on Facebook you can friend request me Greg SLTD. That's Greg Salted. Okay, it's just because you can't have capital letters.
Greg Salted without the vowels.
Salted. Yeah, basically it's a capital S and then it's a lowercase L T D. It's not good, but put Greg SLTD and you'll see me. I'm standing next to David Richards like, hey, we're buddies. That's me. Anyway, you can follow us as a whole as SLTD on Twitter at SLTD Wrestling. Like us on Facebook, SLTD Wrestling, if you just search for us. Also, everyone's favourite, Adam O'Brien, AOB, is he's been updating our Facebook. He's a little, that sounds bad. He's our like Facebook updater at the minute. I am as well, and like I'm doing my thing, but like he's throwing out questions and doing his interaction and that. And if you're wondering that you follow us on Twitter and you think, well, I don't need to follow them on Facebook, it's two separate things. It's not like some of the things go for the same, obviously, because we're promoting stuff, but the interaction is completely different. So if you get asked something or you're getting like talked to on Twitter, it's not the same things you get asked or talked to or people like that, and a different opinion on Facebook. That's how we roll. I don't like it when everyone updates the same thing at once. You know what I mean? Unless these are like we're plugging something or something like that, then it'll go up everywhere. But the general interaction is completely different to, you know, each platform. We'll say. You can subscribe and rate us on iTunes. Just search SLTD Wrestling and you'll find us. Throw a little 5-star. Throw a little 1-star. But if you're going to spend the time to do 1-star, just fucking do a 5-star. You know what I mean? That sounds so good. You can rate us and subscribe and do your thing, and then you get us to iTunes. You can follow us on Spreaker if you go www.spreaker.com/user/SLTD Wrestling. You'll find us, follow us there, and then when there's a show, you'll be able to do your thing. It's cool. We've got like we're like a couple of hundred away from like 3,000 followers, which is awesome, and we're like less than 70.
We were 69.
We were 68 actually.
That's because
You're listening to it?
I seen it and was like, it's like 70 away.
Yeah.
But it was like 69, but I just rounded it down, like, and put a round number on it.
Yeah.
And then when I realised it was 69, it was hilarious. I'd already listened to it, so I'd already put it in.
So it's 68?
Like 68, yeah.
Okay, well, before the show started, we're now 68 listens away from 7,000, which is fucking a beast. 7,000 listens, man. That's sick. Roll on 10,000, that's what I say, 10,000, and I'm very happy, tell you. So yeah, go on Spreaker and check us out and do your thing, and we're there. Like you can comment on the show, you can hit the little like button, you can do your thing. It's all well and good, you know what I mean.
And also, if you're on the Facebook, then you can become fan of the week, much like me.
Fucking 3 times.
Yes, again.
First and only 3-time fan of the week. Yeah. You just don't do anything on Facebook. You just plug us.
I just plug.
It's ridiculous. Go plug yourself, George.
Go plug yourself, George.
You can be a fan of the week if you like, share, do your thing.
You don't get anything for it. It's just purely for just ego boost, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to be fan of the week though, and it's nice to be acknowledged for all the shit that you're doing. It's nice to sneeze and be fan of the week. Anyway, and obviously check out the site, read, comment, agree, disagree. Do your thing. Our site's all about the opinion thing, so if you've got something to say, if you read something and you totally disagree, then right at the bottom, this is horseshit. Like, why are you saying these hateful things about John Cena? You know what I mean? Things like that. And then whoever's wrote it will come back and be like, who's this? And then you can have a little conversation, explain your side, you can explain him. That's what wrestling's all about. That's what the wrestling world, the internet community of wrestling fans do. So, read a little blog, do a little thing, go on sltdwrestling.co.uk. It's a good that's like the 5th sneeze.
I don't know, there's something in the air tonight. Hold on.
What the fuck? Dude, you can't wait.
Man, I can't. I'm having a fit of some description in the noise.
Okay, well, on that bombshell, I think we'll go.
Take it to hospital.
And Adam can die in the corner. But yeah, that was us. We'll catch you next time. Our next show is the
7th of November.
7th. The 7th of next month. 7th of November 7th. That is us. We'll see you there. We'll be, doing our thing. If you're listening to us at some point like you've downloaded this show, throw a little tweet out to SLTD Radio and say, yeah, that was a boss episode, or yeah, what was you talking about, or something like, yeah, I shit with no pants on, something like that, you know what I mean? Just let us know that you're listening. It's a nice thing. And yeah, we'll see it on, we won't see you, we'll let you listen to us on November 7th. Bye.
Bye.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear. Cause Ryu was ill. Who would have thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verses, dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cockpit type. Women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat top. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those motherfuckers he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100%